Hi folks, welcome back to Giant James Kitchen. This week we'll be cooking a pretty standard macaroni and cheese. Our family are away on holiday, they've left me all on my own, so I was feeling sorry for myself and I just wanted a bit of comfort food. So it's a super easy meal, like all of my cooking, it's not rocket science. So if an idiot like me can cook it, then you guys at home should be able to cook it too. So I hope you've all had a good week. Right, I'll talk you through the ingredients and we'll get started. First of all, you've got to start with the cheese. So we've got some mature English cheddar. I mean, you don't have to get English, you can get any cheddar to save a bit of cash, but good cheese is it's always worth it, it tastes so much nicer. We've got some mozzarella as well. If you're conscious of your health, you can always switch it out to cottage cheese as well, it's a bit healthier. But don't bother. Mozzarella, when it's like shaved and it's sliced in there, it's going to taste the absolute business. We've got some macaroni as well. I'm probably just going to use one pack. It's about 500 grams. I should have told you how much cheese to put in, but I'd probably just put the whole block in. It says 1 cup on the recipe, but I'm doubling the recipe. So maybe 2 cups. So like, well, how much does this weigh? 200 grams? I'm just going to use most of this because I like cheese. And this buffalo mozzarella is about 125 grams. Again, I'm just going to use most of it, so I don't care. You want 1 egg, which you're going to beat and whisk into your mixture. And then we've got cream. We've got some light cream. That looks good, hey? And then some cooking cream. So we're just going to add that all in. Loads of cream, loads of cheese, loads of pasta. Proper fat kid meal, and then salt and pepper as standard, right? So we're going to cook our pasta in the water now. Because it's quite a big pan, I've started boiling it already, so just add a couple of pinches of salt in there. And you're going to want to cook your pasta al dente. Now al dente means it's kind of like sort of half cooked. It's quite firm, crunchy. And the reason why you do that is because if you cook it all the way, it gets really soft. When you do the second part of the process, which you're going to bake in the oven, it'll become too soft and you want it to be a little bit firm, because when you're eating into it with the soft cheese and like slightly firm pasta, you just want those different textures. You don't want it to be like a big mushy cheese thing, otherwise it'll be a little bit gross. About 8 minutes. So we're going to cook it for 5 in the boiling water. And just pour it all in. So much pasta. Submerge it all in the water. Go. So 5 minutes there. As always, these dishes are designed to pair with our award-winning cider and beer, cheeky plug, which you can buy on MIHK.TV store. So let's get your big bowl. And you're going to want it than it is in the UK. Which doesn't make any sense to me. Right, this stuff is the prime. Just, oh man, that's so good. You can eat that like straight off the bat. And when it's cooked into the meal, I swear to God. So we're just gonna chop that into loads of little bits because we're gonna mix it with our other cheese and we want it to spread evenly throughout. Just get loads of it out there. Just stick that in our bowl. You eat cheese so little here in Hong Kong because it's so expensive. It has to be flown in. For a British person like me, when you get cheese, you've got to take full advantage of it. Like I did a Christmas fair at the private members club, the ladies recreation club last year. There was a French girl with a cheese stand next door. I swear to God, I must have eaten about 6 kilos of cheese over 2 days. Like that. And you want to just pour it in. Yeah, don't mess around. This is not a healthy dish, right? So if you're going to do it, you want to do it well. So you want 1/4 teaspoon of salt in there. So about 3 decent pinches. We've actually, we've actually doubled our mixture. So you might want to make half a, some people boil their macaroni when they're doing the macaroni and cheese in milk, which is delicious, and then they add cream into it as well. We're just going to do the cheese part like this. Should be, yeah, that's about right. Slightly firm, just not quite cooked. You know what I mean? It's a little bit undercooked. So we'll take it off the heat. Some more cream in there. Oh, look at all that cream, delicious. Right, well, to stop this cooking in the residual heat, you want to take it. That's it. So drain it and then just pour cold water over it, okay? And what that does is it stops the pasta cooking, keeps it nice and firm. At this point, some people may put olive oil over it to stop the pasta sticking, but there's no point because it's all going to go cook into the. Cool it down with cold water. Pop it back into your large pan, like so. God, that's a lot of. And just whisk it up. Whisk it up like that. Add it to your mixture. And you just want to stir everything in. Like so. And then you're going to add this mixture to your pasta. So the mac and cheese should be nicely covered like that. Tastes good. A little bit more salt. Okay, and you want to lay it out into your pan. Sorry, I should have done that in view of the camera. I just got into the zone. And it's just like this big, creamy, cheesy, like mushy thing. You want to lay it out to the proportions of the pan. This pan's perfect, actually. So we preheated an oven. Look at all the mess I've made, absolutely everywhere. We preheated the oven to about 200 degrees Celsius. And we started warming it up as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to put that big, cheesy mess into the oven for 45 minutes. Going to let that bake. And then it's ready to eat. It's just that simple. Just want to add a bit of paprika to your mac and cheese just to finish it off. And then we're just going to add the rest of the cheese because there's not much left. Might as well use it. Okay, so take that tray of goodness, shove it in the oven. Woo. And we're going to set a timer for 45 minutes. We're going to do a bit of work, or pretend to. I'm going to come back. So, see you all in 45 minutes. Okay, we're back. It's been about 45 minutes at between 180 and 200 degrees Celsius. So as you can see, that macaroni and cheese is looking prime. So like golden, crispy, cooked, a nice bit of browning to it as well. Oh, look at that, it's pure sex. Boom. Okay, so now we got that, you just want to take a good, healthy portion. And oh, look at all that stringy cheese. Oh my God, get in my mouth. And that's it. It is literally, literally that simple. Could do with a garnish of parsley really, couldn't we? But the girls in the office are gonna love this. All right, I'm gonna eat all of this, and I'll see you next week. Peace out.